Alright, so for our first meal, it's for lunch. So it's a avocado egg lettuce sandwich. And it's an original creation, so I don't really have the nutritional facts. So the ingredients are half of an avocado, two whole eggs, one like ting of lettuce, and then two pieces of bread, like preferably like whole wheat with like yeah. Alright, so we're starting with the eggs. So I already put two eggs in this pan, and then before that you have to put oil. So just crack the eggs open, go put the shells away, I guess. And then you gotta get your bread, put into the toaster, put in the lowest settings, fine. Then go get lettuce. Just one blade is fine. And then go back to the egg, and you can try to flip it. I was only using one hand, so I had to get someone to help me. And I was still trying to flip it, and it didn't go very well. So for the lettuce, you'll want to wash it as well. And you could take the thing off the very bottom because it's not very good. So you could just eat it on its own. It's like it's not very good for the sandwich itself. So after flipping this, you could put salt and pepper then, if you need to. Then your bread will be around done, probably. So yeah, you need to put in the salt and pepper. Pepper's already there off camera. So then just go put your plate somewhere so you can cut the avocado and then assemble everything. So here's me cutting the avocado. You could just cut into like slices, and then just cut like sideways so then it gets separated into chunks. And then go get the egg. So for the assembly, you'll want to put the egg at the bottom, then the avocado, then you'll put the lettuce. And then it should be done, I guess. It's my dog. So what makes this meal healthy? So one of the reasons is the high amount of protein. So you're going to be getting, just from this meal for lunch, you would be getting 40% of the protein you need per day, which is based on a 2,000 calorie diet. So it could be more or it could be less depending on the person. So it also gives you 49% of the vitamin A you need per day, which is almost 50%. So you only need to fill up like 50% more from other things throughout your day. And it does give you 41% of the fat you need per day, but the fat it gives you is better for you than the fat you get from like things like chips or other snacks like that. Alright, so for meal 2, you're going to be making breakfast, so it's going to be hot apple cereal. And so for this one, you'll need a bit more, more things. So you're going to need 2 apples, 1 cup of canned coconut milk, 2/3 cups of roasted cashews, 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed, and 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, plus and half a cup of raisins. Alright, so first you're gonna start off with cutting the apple. So so you just have to cut the apple and then go pour a fourth of a cup of coconut milk out of the 1 cup you have. So then cut the apple into chunks. Yeah. And at this point I realized that I was supposed to skin the apple first, so I did that off camera and cut another apple. And now you're gonna have the rest of the coconut milk you pour into a saucepan plus 2/3 cups of water, and then the 2 apples you cut up, and they should be in chunks as well. They should probably use 2 hands for this, but I didn't have anybody to record it. And then put a timer for 10 minutes. So while this is happening, so you gotta go put the cashews, the and then you have to make them ground, but I didn't have like a processor or anything, so I just had to smash them by hand. And then add everything else pretty much that you need, so like the flaxseed, cinnamon, and the raisins, just to this bowl thing. And you can just mix it. So at this point, I made a bit of a mistake. So instead of taking off the heat and then putting it somewhere else, I decided, hey, I'm just gonna put it right in, and because I just didn't read the instructions, I guess. Then I mixed it, and it probably wasn't the best idea. It just wasn't what you're supposed to do. So then it looks like this. It looks like this now. It was supposed to look like that, but I guess it looks like this now. So that's okay. I mean, it was the attempt that counted. But I don't think it wasn't edible either. So like you couldn't really eat it. So why is this meal healthy? So this meal is healthy because it's only 380 calories. So it's not. It's good if you are on or going on a diet, and it's not that much calories for when you're waking up. It also is pretty low in fat, and it contains ingredients from all 4 food groups. And one serving of only 380 calories can contain 20% of the vitamin C you need per day. That's all.